Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another episode of our Divinity Original Sin 2 Let's Play, this time with episode 9. And we are here just a bit outside those noxious bulbs, and we are going to play a bit with Sabile's teleportation. At least she's going to share that this time. But anyway, a couple of things to start out with. One, I may breathe a little more heavily than normally. I don't mean that as some sort of weird, but I think, I don't know, maybe it's just the change in climate, or maybe I caught something, or maybe there's a kind of an allergy type thing, but I seem to be having a little more difficulty. So I will try not to, but if I do, I really apologize. Let's see. Aside from that, there was something else, but I have no idea what it was anymore. So, let's get the party started, shall we? We want to go talk to some folks, and it would be far more convenient for us to take the easy way. So let's give that a whirl. Teleport. Checkers. Oh, say right there. Thump. Okay, the downside is we're going to have to... Well, we don't actually have to. What we could do instead... Take those off. And use checkers to... The cooldown is per person. So even though the item was used, Checkers can now use the item and invite Sabile. And then when Sabile gets up off the floor, she can use them to get Losa. Once Losa comes over here, we'll get Checkers out of the way. Sabile right over here. And let's see. So we'll take those gloves off and let Checkers borrow them again. Sabile out of the way. Checkers over here. And Fane. Come, Fane. It will be glorious. Okay, now we can give Sabile her gloves back. And put the band back together. Grab a pumpkin. And ring a bell.
No sooner have you rung the ornate bell than the face of a lizard woman surfaces from behind a rock up on the ledge before you. Her stare is as sharp as the bolt eyeing you from atop her crossbow.
I say.
Stand back and keep your hands off your weapons. Convince me you're no Magister, or draw one last deep breath.
See the collar? It's really not the latest fashion. It, maybe came from the Magisters.
She notices your collar, and you can see the tension ease out of her martial pose.
No, I suppose you don't look like a Magister. Those dogs don't leash their own. Except for Alexander himself, as it happens.
Yeah, trust me, I'm not Alexander.
I apologize for the steel-tipped welcome, but lives are at stake. Hold on, I'll let you up.
Why, thank you.
With one graceful motion, the lizard throws down a tangled mess of vines for you to climb.
Come, ascend to the Sanctuary of Amadia. You'll find you're not the only guest here, but the Great Mother provides for all.
Awesome. Well, thank you. There's our vines, and we can ascend to the Sanctuary of Amadia.
Be welcome to this sanctuary. Amadia's eye in the storm.
Thank you. This is Bahara. She'll have more to say to others. She does actually sell some things we
You are
might be
fortunate
interested
to have
in.
found this place. The hollow marshes swallow life and regurgitate only the dead.
Hey now, don't be hurtful. Elemental arrowheads, first aid, ricochet, pin down. You know what? We should get at least someone. First aid. Okay, Losa. We can afford it. All right. And we'll take our leave. I'm pretty sure everybody but Fane doesn't have it either. Fane does not, but we will give it to Checkers. There we go. Not just for his ability to heal Losa and Sibyl, but also for his ability to use it on undead.
You're certain it was Verda's?
He said his name. Bill even knew that much. But still.
Claude, turn your head if you can.
Hello, stranger.
Hello.
The dishevelled pair eye you with hope, though their hope is tinged with mistrust. The lizard notices your collar and steps towards you.
You've come from Fort Joy? Can I ask if... Did you happen to meet a man named Gareth on your way here through the swamp?
No, I didn't meet anyone named Gareth.
He'll be back, Samadel. I know he will. He has to.
He has to, indeed. We need our leader. And if he doesn't return with help soon, we haven't a hope.
Well, can we help somehow?
You're kind to offer. But you'd best talk to Gareth's squire, Exeter. He'll know where your talents can be most used.
Okay.
Now, Han, let's take a look at your nasty leg injury.
And Han, always remember,
Catch you later, stranger.
shoot first.
It-
Okay, so...
Swear. See to the others.
Oh, whoa. We've got an elf, a dwarf, and a lizard in fairly bad shape. But hey, you know what? We could use
Don't move, Jules. Save your
our
strength.
ability to
instant.
heal.
My wounds have all but vanished. I didn't think. I was certain I wouldn't.
Well, I never.
Turn your head if you can hear me.
Thank you.
It was nothing. What happened?
The Magister flagship. It has ballast that tore our ship into kindling. A shard from our own mast pierced my side.
Ow.
I'm lucky the others managed to haul me all the way here. Especially after I saw what the Magisters did to those of us they captured.
He shudders at the memory.
They turned the living into shriekers. Crucified wretches that unleash pure destruction on anyone who tries to pass.
You still with us?
Nobody survives those things.
Okay, well, why don't you just take it easy, okay?
I wish I had a fitting way to thank the person who saved my life.
Matey,
As it is, all I can offer is, well, it's not much, but maybe you'll find some use for it. Thank you.
Thank you.
See the other guy.
Okay,
What's left
so
of him
he
anyway.
gave us Bleed Fire, a pyrokinetic and polymorph combined spell. Enemies will bleed fire when hit. Also creates a small fire surface beneath each target. Ignites surfaces in the area. Fun, fun. Okay, so let's see. Who else do we have here?
Claude, turn your head if you
What?
can hear me.
Please.
Let's
What?
get over here.
You healed me. How did you?
Matey,
Oh, never mind. I don't care how. I only care that today won't be my last.
And now, just because it's a fun little feature, let's switch to Sibyl. The conversation here is still going on between Checkers and Claude, but Sibyl can help top off Jules, as can Losa.
It's lifting.
And we can go back to Checkers and say, you know what, it is the least we could do. What happened to you?
I don't remember much. I barely had time to realize the Magisters were attacking before I was injured. The last thing I saw were these things, these shriekers. A lot of what happened was a blur after I was hit. But I do remember the screams from those shrieker monstrosities and my own brethren screaming in pain. Those Magisters are gonna pay in blood for what they did to us.
So you're going to be ready for battle when the time comes?
He nods, with a determined grimace.
A lot of what happened was a blur after I was hit. But I do remember the screams from those shrieker monstrosities and my own brethren screaming in pain.
He is a little confused.
Those Magisters are gonna pay in blood for what they did to us.
Right on, Claude. You just relax.
If my mother were here, she'd box my ears for not being able to thank you properly. Though I reckon that walloping from the Reds was punishment enough. Take this, at least. It'll have to do. Thank you.
And what did Claude give us? Claude gave us a skull amulet. Okay, and let's see. We'll go talk
Matis, let me change your
to...
dressing.
Actually, we want to heal Matis.
I will not be a burden. Leave me be.
We are fortunate
Oh.
indeed to have you.
And a level up. So let's have Sabine help out Claude. And Losa. And we can say hi to Matis here. Actually, let's give it one more. Matis has quite a few more hit points
Hail!
up there.
Hail! You
Okay.
failed us. All of us. I owe you a debt. We all do.
What happened to you guys?
The Magisters attacked our camp back at the harbour. I caught one of their arrows right in my side. That would have been a slow death. I've seen it before.
You going to be able to join a fight if we try and break out of this place?
He lands a comradely slap on your back. His strength has definitely returned.
Don't you doubt it. This old war serpent's still got some fight left in him. Especially now that wound is healed.
Glad to hear it. Okay, so we've got some other injured parties here. Let's just top them off. There's no real benefit to it, but it makes me happy. Healed Han.
I'm healed. I feel
Jules.
better.
And Claude. Is he hiding this skill somewhere? No. Okay. Well, we'll do what we can. Simone also needs some healing.
Healed? I'm healed.
And Matis really needs some healing. Let's give Simone one more hit. Your stool is healthy, that's good. Doctors are always interested in your stool for some reason. Okay. No, Sabine, you need to be a little closer. Losa. And I have to say, I love being able to do something other than just combat. And getting a whack load of experience for it. And oh yeah, this will make a difference to some degree. Okay, everyone,
I'm alive! I'm alive!
well, is mostly topped off.
It's lifting.
So, let's go over here. There's a fellow looks like a blacksmith down here. A barrel we can check out. Actually, also, we leveled, didn't we? Let's take a look at that. So, okay, I think we will go with point in finesse, point in memory. Okay, we have 4 points available, so we are going to go with 1 in Huntsman, 2 in Eothurge, and 2 base thieving is enough. I'm going to hang on to that point right now and 1 extra point. I always like to have 1 point just in case I absolutely need something. I do it in every game I play. So, we're going to go with Finesse and Memory.
If I had a forge, I could do something.
And
Maybe.
she has 3 points, so we want 2 in Eothurge. And Finesse.
Most of this is scrap.
Memory. 2 in Eothurge. And Finesse and Memory. And 2 in Eothurge. Okay, now let's...
A grim-faced man sifts through a pile of badly damaged weapons, salvaging the repairable, ditching the broken. He picks up a rapier, the blade nicked and splintered, the hilt twisted.
That rapier looks like it's in pretty bad shape.
He holds the damaged blade up to the light.
This was Halorn's blade. It was his first. It was also his last. He didn't intend to die here, but die here he did. He was an ordinary soul with an extraordinary heart, Halorn, and he died for what he believed.
What did Halorn believe?
What did Halorn believe in? He believed in truth. He believed in hope. He believed that Alexander is a killer of Godwoken. I believe that on one point at least, he was right.
Let me see that rapier. It's got a bend here close to the edge. Close to the end. Let me just smack it down here on the edge of this table.
The point breaks away, leaving a jagged edge. The sword is shorter now, but it'll do more damage.
Here you go.
Who are you?
Just another broken soul trying to get fixed. Take care.
He realizes, to his surprise, that he holds the weapon in his hand, ready for battle. He smiles to himself, tucks the weapon away, and gets back to work.
Oh, but before I go, you have anything worth selling? What do we have here? A 13 to 15 bow. 13 to 14 crossbow. 11 to 12. That might be worth it. 8 to 9, definitely worth it. Okay, so let's trade that in. Actually, yeah, let's see what Checkers is rocking over here.
And protect your humble servant.
335. We could try and sweeten his disposition to us, but I think we will just try and counter the value here. Okay, so let's go over to Fane here. Auto sort and equip. So we're at 16 to 18, 16 to 17, 14 to 15, and 16 to 18 for damage. Right on.
I pray that you ease their pain and see them safe in your grace.
Let's talk to Gratiana.
Before you stands a figure, her body wreathed in cloth. All you can see of her eyes are 2 dark holes in an ornate mask.
Amadia's blessings, child. I have not seen this face in our sanctuary before. Pray, who are you?
No one really, just a traveler passing through.
Blessings upon this day. I have lived a long life, but this is the first time I've met a soul that is no one. Speak as you will. I'll hold no blade to your neck. Simply know that you are welcome to stay as long as you wish. I am Gratiana, priestess of Amadia. It is a privilege to welcome you to her sanctuary from Brachus's vile swamps.
Why on earth did you make a home in your home into a refuge for these seekers?
She pauses for a moment before answering.
We must always strive to help those who suffer. For many years I did not understand that simple truth. For many more, I have tried to right the wrongs of my past.
So you want to help. You know, if you want to help, you could tell us how to get out of here.
You are bound on one side by marshes filled with dead souls and living void-woken. You are bound on the other by a fort where death is mercy. All else is sea, but you will find no boat that will aid you.
How are you surviving here if this place is so inaccessible?
The goddess provides. She led me to this shrine and protected me from the marsh that was so poisoned by Brachus. Today, she cares for me still.
Who was this Brachus?
He is no more, thank the goddess. It has been many centuries since he walked Rivellon, although he still casts a shadow over this land. He ruled this realm as a tyrant and beast. He stole its source and left only death. On this island he built and tested his weapons. These marshes were a playground for he and his necromancers. Many unfortunate souls were brought here. Blessed were those who died quickly, or died at all.
You seem to know a lot about this Brachus. Are you a student of history?
I have been here for many years. It has given me a lot of time to reflect on the past and learn from it. In truth, the torments of Brachus and of these Magisters were not so different. Both purged source from this land. Indeed, the Magisters have even taken Brachus's worst tools. First, the purging ones, and now those shriekers. Without something more powerful than these sticks the Seekers are armed with, those crucified monstrosities will kill them to a man.
We'll find a way to save them.
Twice today I've heard those words. Their leader, Gareth, insisted that he could lead them out of this place. I told him of Brachus's cache of soul-forged weapons, arms not even the Shriekers could stand against. He ventured out to find them, but has not returned. I fear for these souls, if he has come to any harm in the marsh. Without the wands he seeks, not one will escape this island.
Really? Can you tell me how to get to this secret cache of weapons?
Gladly, but I fear you'll fare no better than the Seeker.
Never know.
North of here you'll find the ruins of Brachus's source armory. Nothing in this land can counter the Shrieker's power like those weapons. Without them, the Seekers are truly hopeless.
We'll do everything we can to find it.
Walk ever in Amadia's grace, child.
But before we go, there is something we'd like. The power
They found us.
of teleportation.
Found him. Whatever stop.
625. We are going to actually take a chance and try to sweeten her disposition towards us. And 32, so we're at a 6% discount from 585. We're down 40.
Maybe we should fortify this
Okay.
place. Make a stand. No.
Alright, I'm
We
gonna
don't have
throw
the
that
time.
into the
Wished, Bonnie
till
Baron,
there.
now don't you cry.
We're
Gareth,
at
no work to
The
do.
what?
birds are asleep. The
16%
moon's in the sky.
discount. 528.
The seven watch o'er us. You're safe in bed.
Okay, well, we're going for
So
it.
close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
Okay. And so we now have, let's head over this way. And we have the slot for it. Learn the skill. Teleportation. Let's move that out. Good, but you know what we need is a bit more teleportation to add to our teleportation. So,
Amidst the placid little pond, the face of a goddess lies half submerged in the water. Rivulets stream from her deep-set eyes like endless cascades of sunlit tears. You feel peaceful in her presence, soothed somehow by an intangible comfort.
Savor the moment and take your time to look over the statue.
As you gaze upon her loving face, you find yourself drawn into a trance-like state. A voice seems to reach you from within your mind and from the furthest reaches of the stars. Its whispers caress you like a breeze.
Listen intently. Expose yourself to this unearthly voice.
The voice grows stronger, like a breeze picking up. What were whispers become words.
My children, my children. Gone are my children. Dead are they in the cradle I have wrought.
Commiserate with her plight. Few fates are worse than hers.
A feeling of indescribable sadness assails you. It feels like your heart merges with the spirits, torn together by a coil of thorns.
My child, weep with me for the mother who has lost. Weep with me and bathe in the tears of Amadia.
Keep your own sorrows quiet, but let her grief overcome you, and weep for her children.
If you had tears, they'd mingle with those of the goddess down in the tranquil crystalline pond.
You, my child, I bless you.
You feel yourself shine with an inner light, rejuvenated and pure, as if born anew.
And we are blessed. And blessed means 20% accuracy, 10% dodging, fire resistance, earth resistance, water resistance, air resistance, and poison resistance, plus 15% for 18 turns.
The goddess's tears still stream freely, and all is quiet by the tranquil pond.
Bowing our heads, we will take a trip to Fort Joy. Okay, and we are in a bit of a precarious place at the moment. Very precarious, actually. If that guard sees us.
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the... A low, resonant vibration hums.
We're in
somewhere
trouble.
Your knees buckle.
So we are going to bug out as quickly as we can. Okay, we had entered combat. We didn't really want that. We are going to...
The goddess's tears still...
Try that again. Hope that he's moved on a bit. No, he's still here.
Now is not the time for that.
Oh, well, that's not good at all. That is really not good at all. Well, when you don't have any other choice, you take the choice you have. We just don't want the other Magisters getting involved with this right now. Ah, boy. Okay, well, let's see how that blessing works. And... Huh. I could have sworn... No, I thought I saw something else. Anyway... We've got also Sourcehound Gracie here, which isn't helping. So let's invite Sourcehound Gracie to go play with her master. Sabile. While you're at it, Sabile, why don't we slow things down? Okay, and Losa is up. And the kick is good. Now Gracie. This is truly unfortunate, but you didn't really ask my opinion. Okay, and Fane, why don't you make sure that Gracie sits and stays? And... okay, well, unfortunate but necessary. Fane. We are going to kick your point in because we need that. Okay, let's move these back out. Okay. Now, let's just clear up that oil so it doesn't inconvenience us. Rest up. Check out Gracie. And then Patrolman Kraus. Poison arrow, 74 gold, and 2 minor healing potions. Let's send those to Sabine. We'll take the stuff. And so I don't actually forget, I think I can pull this off without setting off these 2 guards. We want to come in. Do we have enough coin? Not sure.
Change your mind about my offer yet?
No, I still don't like you. 112. No, we don't have quite enough coin to... I'm really loath to sell off skill books. And I'm certainly not going to sell Sahelia's Crest. So I think for the moment we are going to have to wait for picking up another instance of teleportation. Sad as that is, we will dump off some other things though. Just trying to sweeten his disposition a little bit, as much as we can. And 65 earns us a bit of a discount down to 544. Still not enough, but eventually. Tell him to take his proposition elsewhere. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So let's sneak ourselves back over here. We're level 4. Fane got broken off somehow. Oh, he went for this maybe? And that confused. Anyway, we will pause here by the Shrine to Lucian. And we will pick up next time in episode 10. And we'll see if we continue or if we stop and pause. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to say. I've been playing... I love this game so much. I play it far more than you can imagine.
That you wanted.
But one of the things I've tried is the Lone Wolf mode. If you look in your talents, one of these is Lone Wolf, providing +2 max AP, +2 recover AP. Basically, lots of bonuses to playing a solo or solo character with one other party member. I've been playing it straight solo, and it is really interesting. I've been playing a ranger. But anyway, we'll talk about more later, I'm sure. For the moment, Kitty, stop playing in the blood. I would like to say thank you for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe just a little informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe, like, and share if you so desire, and to ask you, above all, to please take care.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.